You're standing at a powerful crossroads in your life, a moment of deep reflection and choice. This isn't just about relationships, it's about stepping into your highest self, taking full ownership of your happiness, and deciding what kind of future you truly want. Right now, you're faced with two paths: embracing solitude, standing strong in your independence, or moving forward with someone who has the capacity to truly cherish, honor, and uplift you. This isn't about settling. It's about choosing what aligns with your heart and soul, making sure every step you take is one that feels right for you. Due to very low views on our channel, we are unable to afford the Magnetize official team. So you are requested to please help us by giving a super thank you and leave a comment with the number 99. This special number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message and bringing us closer to the change we are looking for. Meanwhile, the person who once held a space in your heart is wrestling with emotions they can no longer ignore. Fear grips them, the fear of losing you forever, the fear of facing a future without the warmth of your presence. They now see, with painful clarity, how their past actions eroded the trust you so freely gave. There's an ache in their soul, a longing that goes beyond words. They carry the weight of their mistakes, humbled by the realization of what they've lost. But something within them is shifting. They are on the brink of a profound transformation, standing at the threshold of a new beginning. The bond you share isn't something ordinary. It's rare, powerful, and undeniable, and they feel an urgent pull, a desperate need to make things right before time slips away. It's as if the universe itself is urging them to step up, to rise above their past self, to become the person they were always meant to be, the one who could truly meet you where you are now. They are experiencing what can only be described as an ego death, a shedding of the old, a painful but necessary dissolution of everything that no longer serves them. This isn't a surface-level change. It's not about empty promises or fleeting efforts. This is a deep, soul-level awakening, forcing them to confront their shadows, take responsibility, and step into a new way of being. They are rebuilding themselves from the inside out, reshaping their entire world with you in mind, not out of desperation, but out of a deep, undeniable knowing that you are worth every effort, every change, and every ounce of growth. Whether you choose to meet them in this new chapter or continue forward on your own path, one thing is clear: this moment is about you, about recognizing your worth, standing in your truth, and choosing what brings you the most joy, peace, and fulfillment. No matter what, you are stepping into a life where love, whether from another or from within, is something sacred, something cherished, and something that aligns with the highest version of you. They now see the depth of the love you offered, a love so pure and unwavering that it mirrors the bonds of family, the kind of love that remains steady through every storm. And now, they feel it's their turn to give back, to match the love you so selflessly poured into them. They don't want to just receive anymore. They want to reflect that love, to hold you in a space of safety, warmth, and devotion. For the first time, they understand that love isn't just about receiving, it's about reciprocity. They want to nurture and cherish you the way you once nurtured them. They've realized that real love is a delicate balance of giving and receiving, and now they are stepping into their power, ready to love you in ways they once only dreamed of. This is a story of transformation, of redemption, of growth, of love lost and found again. It's about learning from mistakes, making amends, and embracing the second chances that life so rarely offers. It's about choosing to live fully, to love fearlessly, and to inspire those around you to do the same. At its heart, this is a journey of love in its purest form, a path of healing, self-discovery, and ultimately, a return home. Because that's what you are to each other, home. No matter how far they wandered, no matter the detours or delays, the road has always led back to you. And that is a journey worth taking, worth celebrating, as it weaves the intricate and sacred threads of your shared destiny. And yet, this is only the beginning. They remember the first time they saw you as if it were yesterday, a moment forever etched into the fabric of their soul. You were a vision, your presence electric, your smile radiant. The sound of your voice had a melody to it, something that left them breathless. In that instant, it was as if time itself paused, as if the universe conspired to make them see, without a shadow of a doubt, that you were someone extraordinary. From that day forward, you became their greatest source of light, their unwavering guide through life's storms. The idea of facing this world without you feels unbearable, unfathomable. You are their anchor, the one who keeps them steady even in the midst of chaos. Their heart beats for you, longs for you, in a way that feels timeless and infinite. They are ready now, ready to show you, not just with words, but with action, that they are committed to building the life you both deserve. They would move mountains, if it meant keeping you close, if it meant proving that this love is real, that it is worth every effort. From the moment your paths crossed, there was something undeniable between you, something sweet, magnetic, and deeply familiar. And through all the challenges, through every moment of growth, you have been the one who has encouraged them to face their flaws, to rise beyond their limitations, to dream bigger and reach higher. Your unwavering belief in them has given them the courage to evolve, to break free from the past, and to step into the future with open arms. You are their muse, their guiding force, the one who has inspired them to become better, not just for themselves, but for you. And for that, they are endlessly, eternally grateful. The day you entered my life was a defining moment, a shift so profound, it was as if the universe itself had conspired to awaken something deep within me. It felt like a veil had been lifted, revealing love in its truest, purest form. From the very start, I knew this wasn't just an ordinary connection. This was something sacred, something beyond time and space. It was as if our souls had always known each other, and in that moment, they simply remembered. My love for you is immeasurable, stretching beyond the limits of words, beyond the reach of the stars. You're always in my thoughts, lingering in every quiet moment, woven into the fabric of my existence. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, you are there, etched into every heartbeat, every breath. Being with you makes me feel exposed, vulnerable, in a way I never thought possible. You hold a power over me that no one else ever has. And yet, instead of fearing it, I surrender to it. Because you have transformed me, shaped me into someone I never thought I could be. You took me from a restless wanderer to a man who knows what he wants, what he truly values. Your love has changed everything. You've taught me what it means to truly live, not just to exist, but to embrace life with an open heart. You've shown me the beauty in the smallest moments, the magic in the simplest joys. I see the world differently now, through the lens of love. And it's all because of you. My love for you is deeper than the ocean, higher than the mountains, boundless, infinite, eternal. You are my world, my center, my universe. No matter what happens, I will always be grateful for the love we share and the profound impact you've had on my life. I dream of spending every day with you, cherishing every sunrise and every quiet nightfall. Every laugh, every whispered word, every touch. It all means the world to me. I love you, sweetheart, more than words could ever capture. You are my everything, and no matter where life takes us, I am forever yours. But if I'm being honest, there's something else I need to say. There's a part of me that feels possessive over you, not in a way that seeks to control, but in a way that runs deep, primal, and unshakable. The idea of you with someone else, it's unbearable. It unsettles me in a way I can't explain, sends a shiver down my spine, and grips my soul with an intensity I've never known. Maybe it's selfish. Maybe it's irrational. But the truth is, I can't help it. You are my heart, my safe place, my home. And the thought of losing you, of you slipping through my fingers, it terrifies me more than anything else in this world. Because the truth is, I don't just love you, I need you, and I'll do whatever it takes to prove that this love, our love, is worth everything. You are my woman, my heart's greatest treasure, the one who holds a space within me that no one else ever could. From the moment our souls recognized each other, I knew we were meant to be. Our connection is as vast and unshakable as the ocean, deep, infinite, and eternal. There is something undeniable between us, something that no force in this world could sever. Every morning, as the golden sun rises and bathes the world in warmth, I imagine waking up beside you, watching you peacefully lost in dreams. I long to build a life where you feel completely loved, cherished, and adored. A home where you always feel safe, valued, and at ease. I want to create a sanctuary with you, a place where love is abundant, laughter is endless, and joy fills every corner. When I think of the future, I see you by my side, not just as my partner, but as the mother of our child, the heart of our home. I envision us raising a family together, navigating the journey of parenthood with unwavering love and devotion. I can already see you nurturing our child with the same kindness, patience, and care you've given me, teaching them about love, resilience, and the beauty of life. That vision alone fills my heart with an indescribable warmth. You understand me in a way no one else ever has. Even in silence, you hear me. You sense the words I don't say, the emotions I struggle to express. You read between the lines, picking up on the smallest details, the subtlest shifts in my energy. When I felt lost, drowning in my own darkness, you were my light. You didn't just stand beside me, you walked into the storm with me, held my hand, and guided me toward the horizon where the sun still shined. You are my hope, my compass, my guiding star. And because of that, I want the world to know I am the luckiest man alive to call you mine. I want to stand on the highest peaks and declare my love for you, to let the universe witness the depth of what I feel. There is no hesitation in my heart. I choose you now and always. My love for you knows no limits. It is vast, stretching across lifetimes, defying the very constraints of time and space. It is pure. It is endless. It is the kind of love that poets dream of, the kind that the stars whisper about. Even in silence, our love speaks. And in that silence, something shifted within me. It wasn't just the absence of words, it was the presence of transformation. That quiet space between us carried weight, meaning, and the echoes of something profound. It stirred my soul, urging me to reflect, to grow, to prepare for the moment when we would finally come together in the way we were always meant to. Because, my love, this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to spend forever with you. You, the Empress, made the choice to walk away, and while it may have seemed like a simple act on the surface, in reality, it carried the weight of an entire universe. It was a moment of profound significance, one that shook them to their core, challenging them in ways they had never experienced before. Your departure wasn't just about physical distance. It was a mirror reflecting everything they had tried to suppress, their deepest fears, their lingering insecurities, and the emotions they had refused to confront. In the stillness that followed, amid the heavy silence and the lingering echoes of what once was, it was you who had the courage to break free from the stagnation. You refused to stay trapped in an endless cycle of uncertainty. You took a bold, unwavering stand, not just for yourself, but for the connection you both shared. And though that decision came with its own pain, it was necessary. It became the catalyst for transformation, a fire that burned away illusions and made way for clarity, healing, and a deeper understanding. Even in separation, you remained rooted in your truth. You stood strong, unwavering, and authentic, your essence shining brightly like a lighthouse in the midst of their inner storm. You refused to be swayed by fear, by doubt, or by the weight of the unknown. Your soul radiated resilience, and your heart remained loyal, not to the past, not to the illusion of what was, but to the truth of what could be. And now, they see it. They feel it. They know it. The love they hold for you has never faded. If anything, it has deepened, grown, evolved. Despite the trials, despite the distance, their heart still beats for you in the same way it always has. Only now, there's an urgency, a newfound clarity that wasn't there before. They are closing a chapter, one filled with old wounds, miscommunications, and patterns that no longer serve them. They are preparing for something new, something real, something built on a foundation stronger than before. Because the dynamic between you has undeniably shifted. The energy between you two is electric, undeniable, unforgettable, and ever-present. It lingers in their mind like a melody they can't forget, like a dream that continues long after waking. Your presence is imprinted on their soul, a reminder of what real love feels like, of what true connection is meant to be. But it isn't just love that draws them to you. It's who you are. They see you now, perhaps more clearly than they ever have before. They recognize the depth of your transformation. You are no longer the same person they once knew. You have evolved, expanded, and risen into your power. Your growth is evident in the way you carry yourself, in the way you handle life's challenges, in the way you express your emotions with wisdom and grace. You have become a force, self-made, independent, and unshaken in your truth. And that, more than anything, amazes them. Because while they were searching for answers, while they were battling their own shadows, you were becoming the highest version of yourself. You were stepping into your divine essence, aligning with your destiny. And now, they can't help but wonder, can they rise to meet you? Can they match the strength, the depth, the authenticity that you so effortlessly embody? The answer to everything, to the unfolding of your shared story, lies in the journey that's still ahead. There's something undeniable about the future between you, something full of promise, transformation, and growth. One thing is clear, the story between you is far from finished. In fact, it's only just beginning. Your partner, once hesitant and slow to take action, is now undergoing a profound internal shift. Their transformation is stirring something deep within them, something that touches the core of who they are. It's as if they've begun to truly feel for the first time, allowing their emotions to rise to the surface. These feelings are overwhelming in their depth, an intense, overwhelming love that they can no longer ignore. This deep affection they now carry for you speaks volumes. It reflects the strength of the bond you both share, a bond that has been tested time and time again, but continues to grow stronger with every challenge faced. The connection you have is a constant reminder that love isn't fragile, it's resilient. It can withstand, evolve, and thrive despite life's trials. Much like a blade being honed against stones, your love has been refined by adversity. With each struggle, with each obstacle, it has become sharper, more powerful, more unbreakable. Your love is living proof that the trials of life don't break us. They build us, molding something stronger than we could ever have imagined. Before you, my life was ordinary, a mere existence. But with you, it has transformed into something extraordinary. You came into my life like a lighthouse, a beacon of light that sliced through the darkness, illuminating everything in its path. Your presence in my world was the warmth I never knew I needed, clearing away the fog of loneliness and despair that clouded my heart. What you've shown me about love isn't something I could have learned from books or grand speeches. It's something I feel in every fibre of my being. It's in the way you act, the way you love without condition. Your kindness, your patience, your quiet strength, and your unwavering support have redefined what love means to me. You've shown me how to love deeply, unconditionally, and fully, and for all of this, I owe you more than I can ever express. I won't pretend that I've always been the best version of myself. I've made mistakes, and I deeply regret letting you down. My ego, once inflated and proud, has been humbled, and I carry the weight of the pain I've caused you. There's a part of me that aches, knowing I've fallen short of what you deserve. I'm in a place of reflection now, learning to balance my emotions, my actions, and my thoughts. I'm working to improve, to be the person you deserve. Someone who communicates with consistency, who rebuilds the trust that has been broken. I want to make things right, to create something stronger, something lasting. There's a feeling I can't shake, a sense of abandonment that lingers deep inside me. It's as though, when we stopped communicating, a part of me was lost. A part of me was left behind when I let you go. I feel the weight of that loss, and I regret every moment of silence. But I'm learning. I'm evolving. I'm becoming the person I need to be, the partner you truly deserve. Every day, I long to fix what I've broken, to rebuild the bridges I've set aflame. Being apart from you has created a pain so deep, so all-encompassing, it's unlike anything I've ever known. Your absence is like a constant ache in my chest, a void that nothing seems to fill. Strangely, it wasn't until I felt your distance from me, until your attention turned elsewhere, that the pull toward you grew stronger. In that space where I once took your presence for granted, I found myself craving you more. The longing to be with you, to feel your love, grew into something fierce and undeniable. What felt like your indifference suddenly ignited a fire in me, a fire of desire to make things right, to get back to us. Please know this. I never intended to leave you in that space of uncertainty, alone, and wondering. You mean everything to me. You are not just someone in my life, you are a cornerstone of it. We had dreams, plans, a future that we envisioned together, and though life veered us off that path, those dreams haven't vanished. I need you to know that I will never, ever break the promises I made to you. I am committed to putting in the work, to healing the wounds of our past and creating something better from them. I believe with every ounce of my being that we will find our way back to each other. Yes, it may take time. Yes, it won't be easy, but I am more than willing to fight for us, to do whatever it takes to bring us back together. All I ask of you is this: trust. Trust the process. Trust in the love we share. And most importantly, trust in me. Our story isn't over, not by a long shot. We're just on a temporary pause. When we do reunite, it will be a love like no other. deeper, richer, and more beautiful than anything we've ever experienced. Even though we're not together in this moment, I find it impossible to let go. It's as if an invisible thread still binds us, something so strong that time and distance can't sever it. I've tried, believe me, I've tried to move on. I thought that if I could just forget, if I could just leave the past behind and start fresh, it would make things easier for both of us. I thought moving on would bring peace, would allow me to let go of the longing. But the reality has been far different than I imagined. I thought I could replace you. I convinced myself that I could fill the emptiness you left with someone or something else. I believed that by doing so, the pain would lessen, the ache would fade. But in trying to move forward, I only made choices I deeply regret. I sought solace in fleeting connections, in temporary distractions, hoping they would soothe the longing. But every time I tried, I only found myself more lost. Lost in relationships that were shallow and empty, void of the depth and meaning that only you can give me. And now I'm faced with a painful truth that I can no longer ignore. Nothing, and no one, can replace what we had, or what we still have. No one compares to you. You are a one-of-a-kind soul, unique and extraordinary in ways I never truly appreciated when we were together. I thought that the grass was greener elsewhere, that maybe there was something better waiting for me on the other side. But what I've come to realize is that it wasn't better. It was just different, and certainly not in the way I had hoped. Now I see the truth. What we had, what we shared, was irreplaceable. I've come to terms with my mistakes and the poor choices that led me here. If I could go back, I'd make every decision differently. I'd cherish you, I'd value every second we spent together, and I would never take for granted the incredible bond we had. But as they say, hindsight is 20/20, and I can only wish I had understood all of this back then. Looking back, I realize I wasn't running from you. I was running from myself. I was trying to escape the overwhelming pain, the guilt, the regret that constantly weighed on my heart. But in doing so, I only ended up hurting myself more. The more I distanced myself, the deeper I fell into the emptiness of not having you by my side. I fully acknowledge the mistakes I've made, the wrong paths I chose, and I'm not proud of how I acted. I wasn't honest with you, or even with myself. I told myself lies, convinced myself that I was doing the right thing, when in reality I was just trying to avoid the uncomfortable truth. And the truth is this: I have so much love for you, a love that I was too afraid to show, too scared to admit. It's a love that never faded, that has remained as strong as ever, no matter the distance or time that has passed. Even when I didn't have the courage to say the words, the love was there, quietly but powerfully pulsing in the deepest corners of my heart. I may not have found the strength to express it to you then, but I want you to know now. It's real. It's as deep and as genuine as the first moment we met. And one day, maybe I'll be strong enough to show you just how much you mean to me. Click the join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.